I love the game, but I don't think the current players love the game. I think they love what they get out of the game. See, I didn't play for money. I played to have my name with the gods. Like if you would have gave me $40,000 for 10 years, I still would have played.
Says the first $100 million.
So a lot of these guys.
I agree. And the game has changed. It's about money.
Well, that's what I said.
It's not about playing the game to win the game no more.
It's hard to get a role player to dive on the court.
Well, I'm telling you, man, go back to, it's even got worse. From Dick Butkus all the way up. Those guys played the game because they wanted to win. When they went out there, it wasn't about the money they were getting paid.
All right, watch this stretch of basketball from the greatest, self-proclaimed greatest player of all time and his teammates. Hold on, I'm going to turn that volume down just a little bit. Got Luka driving kick. Got a lead ball floater. Miss. Tip, miss. Tip, miss. Tip back out. Rebound. Tip right out. Here comes the ball. Behind the back. Who's across the top? How much love to do? Drive around. Skip around. Here comes the team. I can't get it. This shot. Go ball fade away. Leaves the box. Back to the ground. Behind the back. Across court. Always stays out of bounds. Another fancy pass back to the run. Oh God, there's people in here playing defense. Is there a shot clock?
Is this not ugly?
Yeah. Tell me that didn't look like high school basketball.
No, high school basketball looks better than that.
Yes, that's terrible.
When your only move is to be able to catch and shoot, and you don't have like actual moves. Luka's the only one on that court with any moves. Only one. And he missed like 3 shots. He missed a layup and 2 tap-ins. Everybody else, the only thing to do is just catch and shoot and pass. That was terrible.
Boring.
Just,
And the other team can't get a rebound.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
That's Dallas.
Box out, guys.
Who won that game?
The Lakers did. Luka had 45 points. And here you go, Tom.
Oh, was that against Dallas?
Yes, that was.
Yeah,
there
I
you
saw
go.
it was a close game.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
Here you go. Here you go.
Who's that?
Look, there you go.
That's Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
Mark
They're
Cuban,
chanting
okay.
"Fire Nico," the general manager.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell who that was. No, it was Cuban.
Look at him. He's probably going to do it at the end of the year.
No, Terry, he sold the team.
He sold the team.
He has no power.
Does he have a small part
He
of
has a
it?
small percentage.
That's
of it.
what I
He's
thought
like
he had
Michael
part.
Jordan now. They bought him out. He's got all he does is make money on chicken tenders. He can't tell anybody what to do anything about basketball. So that was the whole stadium chanting "Fire Nico," the GM there.
I mean, it's just like I try to listen to him on the radio sometimes. Miss this, miss that, miss this. I mean, it's just not as
Terry,
it's just not as entertaining.
I ain't gonna say I haven't done this in a pickup game because I have, probably 100 times. Because at my height and stuff, at some point, it might be better for me to take this shot than take it to the hole. But this is an NBA player. Tell me about what you think about this play. Watch Tyler Higgins.
3 of the night, 24 shots, 28 points for Hero.
You are kidding me. And I can see that. No, you on the bottom line, I can see that because it's Hero.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like, me
what he
personally,
shoots.
I've done that, and I want to hate on it so bad, but I'm just like,
that's what he shoots.
and that's what I'm saying. Like and I've made this decision before. I'm like, I can take it to the hole, and I might make the shot. See, if you're playing a pickup game, there's no free throws, so there's no you know what I mean. There's no reward to it. But like in a real basketball game, like he can go get free throws and get to the line this way. Like I said, I've done it in pickup games.
And
I
when
just pulled the 3 because it's more points, and I'm not getting him. I'm not fouling. But that right there was crazy.
As I'm looking at it, the score is 114-109. You take it and you lay it in, you're within 1 basket anyway.
Well, he thought he would.
So, I'm going to get within 2. Yeah, that's what he's thinking. We're going to get within 2. If you take it to the hole, you're within 1 basket anyway.
I'm hating on
give or take there.
I'm hating on the game of basketball part of it, but I'm not because I know I've done that in a pickup game, but not the NBA game down 5. Hey, you needed 3, Terry.
Well, he could have been within 1 basket anyway. But it's Hero, and I don't blame him for taking the shot because that's what he does.
That one cracked me up. All right, let's see. Tyler Austin, I'm going back.
It was a clean pick, though. It was a nice deal.
Yeah. How about Steve Kerr? Talking to Buddy Hield on the bench. Introducing Buddy to Steph Curry.
Buddy, Steph Curry, Buddy Hield. I want you guys to meet each other. Say hello to Steph. He's the greatest shooter in the history of the world. He's wide open. Keep open late. I love you, buddy. I love you.
Pass Steph the ball is what he's telling me.
Yeah. So, okay. So, took me a while to catch up to the sarcasm.
Oh, total sarcasm.
But what was it that we had a few weeks back, probably about 2 months ago, when we was talking about just the catch and shoot?
Yeah.
Buddy Hield had the best shot percentage.
80 is like 80% catch and shoot. If he dribbles, he shoots like 25% or something. I'm glad you remembered that, Terry. Off the top of your head, that was awesome. Well, yeah. Here's throw the ball to Steph, please.
I
don't blame the coach. You know you got to be respected to use that kind of sarcasm at that level, though.
Yeah. All right. How about Nuggets firing their coach with 3 games left in the season, won a championship?
Wow.
And here we go. Here's his comments before the firing.
It was a brutally honest message, and the guys that are fully won't hear it. You know, they'll say coach is tripping. And the guys that maybe do really care will, because they're not going to go back and watch their minutes, because nobody watches their minutes. Nobody watches film. So we'll have to show them the film. And
you know what the problem was here, though? He had been, I think, for the last 10 to 15 games, just putting his team down game after game after game after game.
Yeah, they're 4th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the whole objective of it was somebody has to talk to them different. Like, you can't just continue to put your team down. And that had a lot to do with how come he got fired. I mean, the other guy comes in and the Nuggets went out that night and won. Because they said that people like the Gordon and a few of the other guys was not like taking it, like they thought everything had to go through Joke, and they wasn't taking their shots. And when everybody was playing together, having fun playing the game, which they were that night, all them guys were scoring, plus Joke was doing his thing. He had a triple-double and everything else he could do. So to me, it come back where the guys were playing with fun again, instead of having somebody put them down every game.
Is it Westbrook?
I think it's a generational thing. Like our coaches, remember when we played, Terry, our coaches would tell you suck, da-da-da-da. All you want to do is sit around and drink water. That's why you suck. You don't work. Da-da-da. So, I mean, there was probably some truth in it when they told you that, though.
Yeah, about yank your head off with your mask.
Right. Because before, because I have to watch myself, what I say, but they can't take that. This generation of kids can't take that because when we were kids, if you told me I sucked, I was going to show you I didn't.
Correct.
But if you tell this generation of kids they suck, they need a therapist. I mean, it's just different. You know what I mean? It's just, and you have to adopt to that because it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say, I don't care. I was raised this way. I'm doing this. But if it doesn't do any good, you got to, that's why, man, I tip my cap to any coach, but I could tell the level, like a discipline at all levels, is not there anymore because the coaches are scared to discipline the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Because
and
they'll
that's
just
been
break down
happening
and quit.
probably for the last 15, 20 years
I
now.
tell you, man, it's something, man.
So one thing I think is interesting, funny, Terry, and ever since Jordan won that his championships, and a lot, we got away from the centers running the league, and we got into and I still maintain the top best small forward shooting guards are the ones that you need on a court on your team to get their own shots for you to be successful. We talk about Steph Curry being the best shooter all he wants or all we want, but none of those championships came without a really good small forward being a really good part of those. Harrison Barnes, Kevin Durant, and then Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins' #1 overall pick. Iguodala got MVP in the first one.
Mm.
So, you've got to have – so think about all the other championships since then, the Kawhi Leonards, the LeBrons, the Durants, who all won these championships. You've got to have that a really, really, really good – Steph's proved he don't have to be the best player on the team, but he better be the second or third best. And here, this one made me feel good because the Warriors' original small forward for these championships, they ran off, and then the other night with the game on the line, 3 seconds left, Harrison Barnes comes back to Golden State in front of the crowd.
Yeah.
Bang! Knocks Golden State, ends their win streak there.
The former Warrior buries a three, and San Antonio wins the game.
And bye-bye, Golden State for Harrison Barnes. That one made me feel good. I just like the whole Caleb Love thing. You run him out of town, and then he comes back and
sticks the dagger in your gut.
All right, guys, we finally found it. We have video proof of Michael Jordan losing one-on-one basketball.
Michael posting up Eric right away, misses a short jumper. Remember now, Eric has 15-foot range. It's 2-0. Eric Barber. Good speed. He makes the turn on Michael.
He plays
4-0.
wheelchair basketball player, Eric Barber.
Right by. Michael playing that Matador defense. Watches Eric.
Look at the overhook, the no-look Kareem skyhook over Jordan.
Wow.
Said Michael struggled to play in the wheelchair. He finally got the hang of it. That was the problem. He couldn't use the wheelchair. Barber won the game 20-14. Right after the game, Jordan throws his wheelchair away and beats him 21-0 on his feet. I made that last part up, but it wouldn't surprise me if that was the end.
That's pretty cool.
Barber represented the United States in 4 Paralympic games, winning 2 medals. So a little fun one with that. All right, how about your? We'll get you guys going now. It's time for the last day of the year. The Charlotte Hornets into the season, Tom. I've got my shirt on.
Oh, you do, yeah.
Can we, Terry? Can we get
the lottery
to 20 wins?
No.
We lost last night to Boston by 36. Got to play them again today, Tommy.
Yeah.
Is this the last day?
That's tomorrow. Ain't it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the last day?
Tomorrow,
Had to play Boston back to back.
Who made that schedule? It's like, let's just give Boston 2 free wins at the end of the year.
Well, I mean, it wasn't made like that.
It's all academic
what is
now.
that?
Right? Boston's locked up too, right?
Oh,
Boston's
yeah.
locked into.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know that, but I'm saying like
Boston
you
played
make
the
a
other
schedule,
night
you
with
play
all
the
their
same
starters
team
on the
twice.
bench.
Yeah.
They played Orlando, and none of their starters played.
I'm pretty sure you didn't play any stars against the Hornets, did you?
No, we played a few of them
I saw
last
somebody
night.
named Pritchard
Yeah,
was
they
the
did
leading
play
scorer.
a few of them last night.
You
The only
gotta-
problem
you
they had
gotta
last
play.
night was when they first started playing, you could tell like the guys coming in, and Boston wasn't really playing tough because Charlotte jumped out on them like 8 points, 10 points, was up.
Is it a home game Sunday?
14 people touched the floor for the Boston Celtics against the Charlotte Hornets.
130 to 90. It's so bad.
We had cheerleaders
13 of them
coming in.
scored, Terry.
That's what I was getting ready to say. We had cheerleaders coming in to play.
Peyton Pritchard scored. Sam Hauser scored 20, 22 for those two. Jeez, the Hornets are awful. We did get 17 out of Seth Curry. Seth Curry was our leading scorer. Terry, it is 2025, and I just said Seth Curry is the Charlotte Hornets leading scorer.
Yeah, think of that.
Garbage franchise. All right, well, I've thought about what I was going to say today about that, about the end of the season, and then please just at some point not be an embarrassment to everyone. Please, this city, this town, this state will support the Hornets so good if you ever put together a winning team. Like, it's ridiculous.
Put a team together that can be at least in the playing game.
Who can I take my kids to see? Who's a good example? Do you want him to play or act like LaMelo Ball? Do you want him to act like Miles Bridges or Brandon Miller? You don't want to act like any of these people. Who am I going to say? Am I buying a Mark Williams jersey or a Dijon Jalon, Taj Gibson? Yeah, let me get the Taj Gibson Charlotte Hornets swag. DeQuan Jeffries, Nick Smith, KJ Simpson. Do we know any of these people?
Terry, you might be able to remember too that. Remember when the Hornets played their first game? They got beat by 40, and the entire crowd stood up and applauded after the game.
That's when Kelly Trapuka and all them were playing.
Right. I mean, like Charlotte will support a good
they will.
team.
Put together something for them to go watch.
I know it was a long time ago, and we've had an influx of a lot of Yankees since then. But Still, I believe Charlotte will support a winning team. They deserve a winning team.
They support basketball in the state of North Carolina.
They support basketball.
So the Hornets the Hornets ranked number 2 all-time NBA average attendance leaders. This is a 2025 poll, or 2025 article in March.
Number 2,
all time.
Think of that. People come support you.
Because built into that was the first, I guess, 15, 20 years of 23,000 seats a night.
Every night.
Sold out. 23,000. I think now it's like 17 to 19 somewhere in there on there. And it was 23,000 every night for like 15 years. I was trying to look up the exact run that they had, but I think ain't time to care to look at that. Let's go over the standings real quick so we know where we're at.
Congratulations to Cleveland.
Yep.
I mean, I'll give you all of it, but, I'm like Tom, and I know Tom, we always mention in between, but you have to look at what you have done. And don't get me wrong, we're coming down the stretch, so some players are resting, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But Cleveland has went 8-7 over their last 15. So, I mean, some people look at that like, well, you're not playing like you used to.
7-3 over the last 10, though.
Yeah, but, I mean, 8-7 over their last 15.
Yeah, they had a losing streak there, 3 or 4 games. They've not. I would rather them have been playing like this at the beginning and hot at the end.
Yeah.
So I mean, but our guys taking plays off.
Oh yeah, they have.
Off.
Boston's had people not play.
It's a long season, Or when I'm out there, am I diving after that ball, or it's one of those things. But it's been a tremendous season. It's been fun, but like you say, the real season now starts. We got this little kiddie tournament going on. It looks like it's gonna be the Magic, Hawks, Bulls, and Heat. Is that who's gonna be?
Indiana's supposed to face up against Milwaukee. Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be Magic
and the Knicks against Detroit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about you got to do the play-in. You got to have the Magic.
Yeah,
Hawks.
but those play the top 2.
Yeah, 3 and 6, 4 and 5 are set.
So Hawks and Bulls.
Yeah, Indiana plays Milwaukee.
Okay.
The Knicks play the Pistons.
Okay, the Pistons are 6th though, Terry.
Yeah, they can't. They're 6th. That's where they're gonna stay.
So the top 5 make it. The bottom
top 6 make it.
Top 6.
Pistons gonna make it.
First 2 play the winner of that play-in games.
Right. So it's either gonna be the Hawks, Bulls, Heat, Raptors. Okay, I get it. I got it. It's a little confusing the way they do it now. It made simpler. Just cut it off with the Hawks and be done with it. Just Bulls.
Right.
Sorry, you don't make it. But
they did that to get LeBron in the playoffs.
I know.
To keep, oh God, he's not going to be any good. What we got to do? Let's add 2 more teams to the playoffs.
Yeah, it looks like the Thunder are going to have the best record in basketball. 67 wins. How about that? That's a lot of wins, man. 67. And Warriors are going to be the 6th.
They're not done yet, Tom. I got one more.
That's
they
right.
Could get
That's
68.
right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
all that could change because Golden State must win. Their Minnesota's right there with them.
Right, Minnesota is right there. So,
but they do have the tiebreaker over Minnesota. So,
who's your favorite in the West right now, Terry?
Me, honestly, and I don't mean this in no bad way. I know Oklahoma, and this is your first year of being elite, and that's what I keep saying about Cleveland. I think those are your top 2 teams. Are they the best teams? Maybe not. I think this is the first time that you've had to excel in a regular season and be who you are. But now that you get to the playoffs, I'm with Boston and I'm with Denver.
Tommy, out west, who you feeling?
I still like. I mean, as long as Jokic's there, I like
tough.
Denver. But tell you, man, I just like Denver.
And Murray, once he comes back,
I like
they got
Denver,
a new coach.
Oklahoma City.
Don't forget they got a new coach.
Yeah, we'll see how
the
that
Clippers
goes.
Probably got the best one-on-one player, but he may never show up. You don't know what Kawhi's going to do.
Don't count the Warriors out.
I was about to say the Warriors adding Butler makes a huge difference because of that wing presence that I talked about earlier. You have someone that can guard, play against.
Yeah, there's a
LeBron
difference.
and the young guys in Houston. So I don't like Randall with Minnesota at all. He didn't. That was a miss. And I love Anthony Edwards, but they ain't going to do it. Clippers ain't going to do it. Lakers ain't going to do it. Houston, I don't think. I don't know. I think, man.
I just feel bad for Dallas
I guess
of how
OKC,
good they
they are the best
to where they at now.
And just Luka Doncic. Just,
I mean, at one
it's so
time
sad.
they were up there in 4th or 5th place, and from losing Luka, look where they fell to.
A lot of talks on the NBA and stuff about how LeBron stole Luka. Luka didn't want to be there. He didn't ask to come there and all that. And this is LeBron doing his thievery thing. All right. Any other thoughts, guys?
The playoffs would start when? When do they start the little tournament thing?
Should be this week, like Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, okay. So they'll do the little tournament thing, and then maybe next weekend the series will start.
Yep.
Okay. So that's just a one-game thing, right? It's just a one-game thing.
Well, if you're on one, you got to win 2 games to get in, where the top 2 only has to win 1.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back in a minute. We still got to talk NFL and baseball. KDCBroadcasting.com.
Nah,